49ers get blown out in Philly. When it rains, it pours. I got to say, congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles. They were clearly the better team today. Hey, congrats on a hell of a season. And, they're going to be playing in the Super Bowl in about 2 weeks. But what a terrible way for my 49ers, our 49ers, to end the season. Obviously, the Eagles' first drive, their offense went down the field and scored. Hell of a catch by Devontae Smith. Hell of a job on that play. But I don't know about you, Faithful, but I wasn't really impressed with what I saw from the Eagles' offense. Yeah, their running back Sanders had 2 touchdowns, but on that drive, not the last one before the half, but the second to last before the half, the 49ers just imploded. I mean, the defense obviously kept us in the game in the first, and they kept us in the game for majority of the first half when the offense really couldn't do much, but they really just imploded on, the back half of the first half with just penalties. I think it was at least 3 penalties on that drive where Sanders scored the touchdown, and that made it 14-7. Of course, Brock Purdy gets hurt. Josh Johnson comes in, and hey, Josh Johnson took his eyes off that snap. He took his eyes off the ball, and that's usually what happens when you drop a ball. As soon as the ball looks like it's about to hit, you take your eyes off of it, you look up, and hey, the ball hits the ground. So, I felt like, and I'm not a sore loser, but I wasn't impressed by the Eagles offense. Maybe some would say, hey, the Eagles offense didn't have to do too much once Brock Purdy was out. Hey, maybe they didn't think the 49ers offense was really a threat. But I just felt like we imploded on defense. Too many penalties. The turnovers on offense really flipped the game. And it just sucks that, our season ends like that. But, hey, kudos to the Eagles coaching staff. Kudos to the Eagles, players. They played a hell of a game. But, yeah, penalties, turnovers really flipped the game for the 49ers. And it's a terrible way, like I said before, to end the season. The Eagles' defense was definitely impressive. I thought the 49ers were able to run the ball a little bit. We were able to move the ball down the field. We saw that we did that on early drives when we made it 7-7. But once Brock Purdy got hurt, he couldn't throw the ball. Once Josh Johnson had that fumble at the end of the half, it was 21-7. I mean, it just didn't look well for the 49ers. And, credit to the Eagles. They capitalized on turnovers. Also, Hassan Reddick, that defensive front. They got a lot of names, and they showed why they're one of the best defensive lines in the NFL, and their linebackers were flying around. Their secondary is pretty good. The Eagles got a pretty good team on both sides of the ball, and, hey, credit to them. Sucks for my Niners that we go out like this, and you got to love our defensive players' aggressiveness, but sometimes they cross the line, and that's where those penalties can come about. So, yeah, sucks for the Niners. Credit to the Eagles. There's going to be a lot of questions going into the offseason, but, I thought we had a pretty good season overall, especially once Lynch traded for CMC and Brock Purdy was inserted into the lineup. Like, we had a pretty good, won 12 straight games, but, hey, Eagles were the better team today. So that's what it is, but thanks for watching Jay in the Bay. I'll see you guys in the next one. Go Niners.